Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 141 of the Road to Top Series. I am Toasty FM, and just another day in the life of a YouTuber. I'm a really YouTuber. I post every day, pretty much. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I don't really have any other job right now, so I guess that makes me a YouTuber. But anyway, some things have happened. Some interesting things, some bad things. You saw us lose to Braga late yesterday. Tough loss. Czech really got sent off. And then we got two bounce-back wins and quality wins. A 4-2 victory over Feyenoord. Quality victory, exactly what we needed to come back and kind of take hold of our place in the league. Another victory here. Early goal. We really didn't do anything else against Sintrens after that. But still, it was a quality win. It was a victory. And that's what we needed. That's what we needed to go with. That's what we needed overall. And we got the victory. And that's the most important thing. 3 points. In the game against Sporting, it was bad. It was bad. We had Adriel playing on the left wing. We have a completely new midfield. I knew a game today was very important, so I rested Mubanga and Warrington. But I thought Felipe Soares and Silva, they're quality players. They'd have an equal influence on the game. But that just wasn't true. They couldn't control the game, what's been killing us lately, especially against teams like Sporting and Braga and Benfica. Well, maybe not against Braga, but against other teams, it's been early goals within the first 15 minutes. Let me look at teams against Krasnodar, 6th minute. Sporting, 15th minute. Sporting again, 9th minute. We just can't do that. We can't expect to... and that's part of it. It's just that the defense isn't as good as it's been previously in previous years. Offensively, we've been fine. Strikers have been excellent. I think that's also based on the fact that we have Villegas and Becker and Cleverson to come in there and provide for our strikers up front. But Vega's been good. Adriel's been good. Marquez has been pretty good. Maybe our best striker of the season. But the defense hasn't held up. And the results there. I mean, hey, we're still in 3rd place. We're in a good spot. Today's a huge game against Sporting. So in that sense, yeah, it's tough, but but we have the ability, I think, to improve the midfield, to improve the defense at the end of the season, and we just have to continue to make sure we can maybe get to the Champions League next season. So that starts with the game today. We've also had a youth intake, and I think this is probably one of the best youth intakes we've had in a couple of years. I think if you look at the players that we've added, first of all, it starts off with Carlos Dias, a young, 15 years old, fullback, plays fullback, is fullback and trained a fullback. He's not a defensive fullback. We've had a lot of the offensive fullbacks and nothing else, and he's had a great game against the under-18s. 9.3, got a goal, assist, player of the match. So he was obviously very good in that game. We also have other players like Paul Inviu, a left winger that I like. Some good work rate, okay stamina, good flair. He's a flashy player, good teamwork. He's not a great passer, not a great dribbler, which is interesting considering the flair. But okay crosser for his age, 10 pace. 3rd generation. There's potential here, which is what I like. Looking forward what he can do in the future. Other players and a left back, Serge Fastin. And overall, I mean these are the 2 players I'm going to look at. Carlos Dias, Paulo Indy. We already have Jaime Augusto playing. for us, Rome. So we have some quality players in here in these four guys. Faustin, Alfrag is out on loan. He's developing nicely, I think. So, overall, we have some quality players in there, and that's boding well for our future. I think of the save, because if one day we ever do get, you know, if one day when we get to the Champions League, finals, we're going deep in the Champions League. I think I mean, I think Carlos Diaz is going to be a player that we're going to look at, as being a good big part of his team one day probably. So I mean, I'm hoping he'll be a young team. Hopefully, within 5 years, we're somewhere close to that. But just quality players, and if not, we can sell them. It's just good to have quality. I mean, what's wrong with having quality? I mean, multiple players that can play the position, all that stuff, that are quality players. That doesn't hurt anyone to have quality players in the squad, and more than one in every position. So the fact that we're bringing in some quality players is exactly what we need. Now let's look at the lineup for today's game. It's an important game against Sporting, like I said. We have to protect our position in the league, and so let's see how we're going to look tactically. Alright, guys, so this is the lineup today. We're going with a counterattack formation. I think I got a big head with that game against Sporting. We were on a really good run, and we got the victory, but we just haven't been the same since then, and we need to make sure that we protect the lead. It is a little bit defensive, a little bit weak, but I think this is the best way to go. So, Ba, Azevedo, Semprini, Vitor, and Beefy on the left. Beefy. Every time I have to say that name. I'm not starting Ceccarelli. I just don't trust him. Beefy's been okay since he's played last couple games, and I just trust him in that position more than I trust Ceccarelli. And that's maybe not play for play, but just to not get a red card. I trust Beefy more. So he's probably gonna get a red card, and then I'm gonna screw myself over. Mubanga and Warrington in the midfield, obviously. Clever and Villegas in their positions. Adriel on the left. We can't play Figo because he's on loan. He's ineligible for today's game. So Adriel is pretty much the only one that can play on the left, so he'll be playing there with Marques up top. Vegas returning from an injury. And so this is basically all we really have. We have some players we can bring off the bench and stuff like that, but this is really the options that we have, the options that we've been given, and I hope we can do the best with it that we can. And I definitely can see us leaving Lisbon, leaving the José Avelaz with a point, which is exactly what we would need to protect our 3-point lead. And a victory would be mesmerizing in my mind. It'd be I just don't see it happening on the form we are. And maybe they're going to prove a point today. Maybe Cleverson shows why he's probably one of the most talented player. Probably is the most talented player we've ever had in the series. So there's no time like the present. And we're the ones that get the first shot off in the game. A half chance actually must have been blocked because it doesn't say if it's on target or off target. They had a shot as well. But so far we've been holding tight onto the game. It's been pretty 50-50. We've held more of the ball. Overall we've played fine. Highlight here. Get up on him, Adriel. There you go. Good defensive stand there. Just continue playing defense. Continue being active. Staying in the passing lanes. Oh, that's a great ball in the box. How unlucky. It just falls their player, Mateus Pereira's feet, and he whips a great ball in. Blocking, and just first time, too. Khalifa Ba does a good job almost getting there. Maybe could have done better with it, but it was a solid finish. Exactly what you're supposed to do as a striker, head the ball down into the ground, and that's what they did. It's still early, which is okay, which means you have time to change what's going to happen in this game, but we're going to have to continue to work in the second half. It doesn't look like the first half's going to be fruitful at all for us, and that's it. So we're going to have to come out better in the second half for sure. I think it's time for us maybe to try to hold on to the ball more. I mean, we've been holding on possession-wise. We've been excellent. We just haven't created any chances with it. And that's the job of Villegas and Cleverson. Villegas not having a great game. Marquez isn't either. I'm thinking maybe bringing on Becker to change something up, and maybe putting Cleverson in the middle. But it's going to be very hard if you're down 2 goals. It's 2-0. And it's just they weren't. This was the same thing against. I mean, we lost 3-0 against them midweek, and it was. We were the better team, and it's just like, well, not the better team, but we're pretty equal. But we just haven't. They just have better players than us. That's just the fact of the matter right now. They just have the quality that we don't have, and it's showing today, which is unfortunate. Vega on, Villegas off. He just hasn't been the creative force for us today. So, I mean, the midfield has been fine. Defensively, it's been terrible. Fortunately for us, our offense has been able to help out us defensively, but that doesn't work when you're facing a team like Sporting, because they're gonna get their goals anyway, and you need to. You have to prevent them from getting goals, because it's gonna be tough to get to score against them. That's what it's been today. Azavid hasn't been good enough. Semprini, is he past it? I don't know. There's really nothing we can do to really change this at all. I just don't see how we can affect this. One goal, if we get a goal here, that might change everything, but I just don't know where the goal is going to come from right now, in all honesty. Or maybe it's going to come right now, and I'm just talking out of my ass. Mubanga, Becker, that's not Villegas. Vega, Warrington, Becker, Cleverson. Cleverson scores. Yes, I love Cleverson so much. He's been great, and that's not the greatest of finishes. Kind of a dribbler. It didn't look like much of a goal anyway. Okay, maybe the goalkeeper could have done better with left foot by Cleverson there. And we have 15 minutes now to really affect this game. We're back in it, first of all, which is excellent. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what kind of changes I can make. I think that's kind of what I'm trying to say. I just don't know what the hell to do. I think this actually works a lot better. I think other helping up there, I think, is better for us. Put Cleverson on attack. Put all of them on attack. I don't care. Let's just get something in there. Let's Adriel maybe put a complete forward on. With everybody on attack around him. Pump ball into the box. More direct passing. Support. Philippe Swatch in for Warrington, maybe. Let's get him up there. We're going for it, guys. I'm really pumped now. We're doing the Pep Guardiola 4-1-4-1. Did I change too quickly? It's going to be a bad idea. Warrington scores! Warrington scores! Yes! Oh, I need to change this up. Okay, I need to undo everything I just did. I need to do everything I just did. We just scored 2 goals, like 2 seconds. What the hell did I... Standard. No, counterattack. Counter. Waste time. Yes. That was... I wasn't even expecting that. It was... What? That's crazy. Warrington with a huge goal. Probably the biggest goal this season. Mubanga here. Good ball in. It's like Mubanga just like chipped it so that just for the purpose of Warrington volleying it. And that ties up the game. And that keeps us in third place. I can't believe it. This was done and dusted like 2 seconds ago. I have no idea what to do now. Oh, no. Come on, come on, come on. Play some defense. Uh-oh. We have a counter? We have a counter. We have a counter. We have a counter. Vega. Vega. I did not switch him and Mubanga. Warrington. Cleverson. Warrington. Adriel. Cleverson. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't score that. It was... I'm surprised I'm in this game, so I'm not going to complain that we didn't score the winner when we were down 2-0 15 minutes ago. Mubanga? Come on, come on, come on. If they score, I'm leading this game. Good job by Zafid. Vega. There you go, come on. Referee, blow the damn whistle. Yes! 2-2. Away from home. Massive. Yes. And I guess it's a tiebreaker. Goal differential. We won at home. My dog's barking. I don't care. That's huge. Thank God. So even if we drop points, even if they pick up 3 points more than we do, we have the tiebreaker. I think. Yeah, or maybe it's goal differential, but I'm pretty sure it's head-to-head record and then goal differential. But that's huge. That's such a huge game for us. Thank God Almighty. Damn, guys, that was one of the most fun games I've seen. I mean, highs and lows. I didn't see that happening whatsoever. Man, that was spectacular. Spectacular comeback. Really great, man. I'm stunned. I'm stunned that we got out of there with that kind of result, because in my mind, there's no way that we could have gotten out there with the draw after going down 2-0, and that's exactly what we did. Great performance, truly. I'm very happy with that. So we have 5 games left in the season. 3 at home, 3 away, 2 at home. They're gonna be tough. I don't know. I don't know what Sporting's. I mean, in my mind, we should get all those points. I think we should at least win 4 out of those 5 games. I mean, they have Benfica in there. Hiwaf away is tough. Pash is okay. I think we have the easier lineup. I think Agueda, Vitória Guimarães, but they're at home. They're having a great season. Belenenses and Mafra. I think we're in a good position, I have to say. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, this was a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And take care of yourselves.